Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy RetroDoc79. In today's installment, we're taking down Castlevania 3, the Japanese version, but we're doing the Alucard playthrough. So we're going to jump right in, and we're going to name the character RetroDoc as usual. Alright, we're going to get right into it. And it's pretty much the same as the other playthroughs at the beginning. You're going to come through here, and remember the principle. Once you get your first whip upgrade, you need 8 hearts before the game will give you your second one. Be aware that we're going to take a different route than Trevor alone path. We actually fight the Bone Knight Dragon, the Bone Knight King. Or the Bone Knight King that we missed the other time around, because we went through the outskirts through this water area. Now, check out this genius first stage, man. You got the platforming here in the tower, and at the beginning, that first room sets you up to show you how to get the power-ups, or your basic ones. And you're going to see it's just going to have a little bit of everything on this first stage. And this is going to be crucial to setting you up for later in the game. Now there I'm practicing my jumps for a few jumps you do later in the game that are pretty perilous. You can use the stairs, but why not make the jumps? Over here, move to the right, then left and take action real quick on that skeleton right there. And when you get up here, you want to get to the top. Turn and attack the skeleton and quickly move to the left. And here you want to jump, let loose the holy water if you have it, and turn back around. That's just going to save you the heartache of that skeleton not walking in to your holy water, man. And of course, we're using our sub-weapon just so we can try to proc the double and triple shots here. Now, that other candle I avoided, that one's just a time stopper, so we don't want that. And here I'm going to wait for the Medusa head. Ah, man, I wanted to get the Medusa head away from the candle so I could use my holy water on it. But that's okay, man. Check this out. Time stopper right there, because remember, every 10 enemies you take out with a sub-weapon or 10 candles, that's going to get you that double and triple shot. And of course, we avoided the axe there. And we got an early triple shot. This is good. So over here, take out both candles, drop the holy water and swing a whip if you got them. You'll take out that frog creature, and don't forget the Wallachia and wall chicken, man. Now, you North American guys, you're going to see flea men down there. Grab that heart and come back down here, and be patient to take out that frog. And we should be about halfway through the stage right now. And I think that's a dagger behind me. Nope. Oh, I picked up the dagger accidentally. So we're gonna have to work hard, man. But check this out, we should be able to make short work of this guy anyway. You could have actually locked him into a pattern where you're just going around in a circle on the other side there. And I'll go see if I can set that up for you guys, but I might take him out before then. Because he's pretty easy. Alright, so here we have to make a crucial decision. Do you want to go forward and grab Grant Demansky over in the bell tower? And for us, no, we want the outskirts. Remember, we're hunting for Alucard's tomb, so we can recruit him. So here it's non-consequential that we lost the holy water in the other stage, because here we switch over to the boomerang anyway. Now, don't worry about those small candles in there. Those candles in the middle only have small hearts, and to me they're not worth the risk of the crushers. Now, if you go over here on the wall, you're going to get a double or triple shot. And in the North American release, if you got a triple shot, you get a big heart. Obviously, Japanese version, you get the triple shot all around. And that's going to be a dagger that we don't want. And I took a hit, but that's fine. Now, here when you jump on this little ledge, you want to jump and whip for the next one. And we're in line here. This is where we got the owls. And pay close attention. The pattern's a little different in the Japanese version. And if you see my my initial playthrough with Grant, I took a good amount of damage here, man, because the pattern was just slightly different than the North American. And you can take them out with the whip. I'm just trying to get my double shot propped. And there you go, man. As soon as you come to the store, let loose one of your boomerangs, because you're going to have a frog waiting for you. And here I might not be able to make it to the top in time. Now you might have noticed that I had to wait a moment there. And I always jump up. I never seem to have enough time to get that boomerang to hit him on the retrograde. When you drop down here, drop a boomerang, you're always going to have one of those frog or fleamen, depending on the version you have, right after the bone trowers. Here, let one loose. And we're pretty close to the end here, actually. And our Wallachian wall chicken is concealed right there, just like that murder weapon. And if you go straight, you can get Sypha. We're going to go on the outskirts, and we're going to hit this little swampy area. Now here, be careful, man. As you can see, you have tons of these frog creatures. And it's not recommended you mess around here. Just use the boomerang liberally, man. See, there I got greedy and wanted to save a boomerang, and all it did was cause me damage. That right there is obviously the dagger, and we want to avoid that. And it's safe to jump over it. Now, if you're wondering why I came down here, check this out. There's Wallachian wall chicken. And I am fortunate that I did not get soft off there. That would have been horrible. Now, yeah, I took a hit there, but it's not too bad for us. Check this out. This next section actually holds another wall chicken. And you don't have to ride this platform, but it just makes it a little easier. You don't got to deal with those mudmen. Be careful, once you're up here, the bats could start respawning. I avoided that because that's obviously an axe. Over here, come get your cross. And I always like to come back down here and get this 5 heart piece. Now, check this out. Behind us, we got the holy water. And we want to avoid that. And this is where your Wallachian wall chicken will come back into play. And if you baited out the bat and took them out like I did at the top, don't hesitate. You saw if you wait too long, you proc the formation of more of those bats, so... And here we might take a hit if we're not careful. Remember, the Famicom disc system is merciless when it comes to the mermen, the bats, medusas, and gargoyles. They just spawn continuously, man. And I took a hit trying to get the big heart, and didn't get it, but it's fine. We're not too worried about health here. Avoid the candle on the left, that's just going to be a time stopper. And here with the boomerang, you can make quick work of the bats, man. Now, though we got our triple shot, I'm still letting loose with these boomerangs just because it clears the path, and we're in a pretty good spot right now. Now, check this guy out. He's actually harder for the Japanese version than the North American release, because you actually can only damage him right on the head. So you'll actually only hit him for damage right in between the eyes, man. Now, this is going to be crucial. We're in line with Alucard's script. And I actually want to keep this boomerang. Now, check out how useful it is. It can take out everything on the top row. And just for good measure, to show you that my whip can take out that eyeball from that height. Now, we got some wall chicken down there right at the beginning. And I think it's only because this is such a crazy area. Such a crazy area that they think you might need it. Now, up there's a time stopper, and I took it to show you guys something. We can get the boomerang here if you don't have it, and we can get our triple shot. We just have to be real cautious. And I'm going to show you guys how to get the Wallachia wall meat here. You could let the acid melt everything, or just come down here, the way I did. Now, I know what you guys are thinking, but like I said, we actually have a good location here to get the boomerang. Right beneath Trevor right now, that candle has a boomerang. And whether I had the boomerang or not, I want to show you guys the bottom route, because it's crucial you take it. It makes this area a lot easier. And we're waiting for 3 acid drops to melt, 3 block high blocks to be melted with the acid so we can make our jump. So, 1 more after that, and we're able to go. And just so you could see it, we got the boomerang. And I should have a double shot by the time I get to Alucard. Maybe a triple shot if you do what I'm doing. Check this out. So once that fuzzy thing is on top, let it rip. And those 2 are big hearts. But over here, you want to wait for the fuzzy thing to be coming up the other end. Jump and let it rip at the correct angle. And that gives us 4 candles of 10 we need. And up here we're going to find a dagger. You want to avoid it, man. And if you're counting, that's 5 candles. So 5 more enemies or candles or any combo of both, we get our double shot. And across the way, we only need 2 blocks high to be able to get in there. And don't worry if it looks like you're trapped in here. This will melt eventually. When the next one there melts... Not yet. When the next one down here melts... There we go. That's when I begin my movement forward. And you'll be able to get in there just fine. And here I'm just going to let the boomerang go and be patient. That gives us 6. Okay, so that didn't work out with him. And there I missed the double shot. And that's okay, man. But we're still having a good time taking these guys out. And here, when you see the moving platforms, you want to switch to the top. And Konami wants you to get to the top too because of that one up. And you'll see why in the next area. It's kind of perilous. Oh, man. And it's becoming increasingly harder for me to make that jump without the hits. It's real easy to overthink these things, man. That's what I was doing there, by the way, overthinking it. And again, I'm just procking as much as I can. Over here, when you get up here, you want to wait and make the jump, drop down and jump and push up quickly. Now here I'm going to use the boomerang to release the axe, only because I hope it'll give me enough. Oh, over here, step to the left really quickly. Don't forget your big heart. And let's see, it's still going to be a money bag, but that's okay. We should do just fine on Alucard. Check this out. You just have to be a little more accurate now. Which I'm not being, but that's okay. And now we got the swing of his pattern, man. He's not too difficult. Now, with the double and triple shot, this would have been a lot easier of a fight. But that's okay, because you could let loose a couple boomerangs to get his head at the same time. And now, get ready. Last time we were Trevor only. We left Alucard behind, and we took a different route. This time we're going to take the route to the Bone Knight King, as I said, man. I'm surprised you beat me. I've been waiting for you. I need you to help me destroy Dracula. What will you do? And we're going to take him with us, man. Look at Alucard. What's he doing with his hand right there? Rewind that and look. That didn't seem kosher, man. Alright, and this is a quick escape. Check this out. And I'm going to try to get the triple shot here, man. Double or triple at least. Oh, man. And I took a hit I didn't want to take, but that's okay. And we got the boomerang back, so that's good. Let's let that dagger disappear, because that's trash. Here, let a boomerang loose at the bottom of the steps. And get up here really quickly. And here I gotta be careful, man. Let loose to the left. And if you have a double shot or triple, let loose over to the right as well. If not, just whip like I did. And this is where we make the choice. Check this out. You want to go forward, and that's going to take you deeper through the mud and dirt. But it's pretty legit. Check this out. And this is an incredibly short stage. And just be really careful, man. I think that's a dagger. Nope. We're not taking that. That's trash. And here you want to make the jump like I did. Don't try to jump from that dead space there. And we're right at the boss. And we should get a triple shot at the boss. And I think that had one too, man. And that's fine. Check this out. Lay into him from here, but you could also duck and whip him right from where I'm at in this pillar. And we took him out, and we got our triple shot boomerang, which is what we needed. So the next stage, just use Alucard, man. Trust me. I would have used him here because I like to get as much as I can out of him, but I wanted to get that triple shot boomerang. This is going to be crucial for us. And here I'm going to switch over real quick. I was going to take out the bat with Trevor, but I'd rather get Alucard going there. And notice what we did here. We fully powered Alucard up. And the way that occurred is, of course... Oh, we got to be careful here. We could change back into Alucard. So there, be careful, man. Because if you get hit as bat, you will be knocked into... You will be knocked into that water, man. You'll be changed back into human or bat form, for lack of a better term. Over here, you want to jump and shoot. And if you're good, you can get them twice. And the reason being is you can't use your triple fire on the staircase with Alucard. So here I'm going to freeze everything, get my 5 heart piece, and take those guys out. And notice I can change to a bat real quick and jump over them, and still get most of the candles. Now, if you had to change to a bat or Trevor just to phase through one of the mummy's bandages, go right ahead. And I did not mean to use that, but that's fine. We still got 11 hearts, and we're actually right next to the boss. This is a pretty short stage. Oh man, I missed it. That sucked. There's another 5 heart piece right here, actually. And I'm going to jump back on that platform just to get it. Here I like to liberate that candle, turn to the bat, and just come all the way across. And you should be good. You shouldn't have another bat spawning until you get to this area here. And check out Alucard's power, man. He just engages the knights no problem with his triple shot. And usually those things are a nightmare. And check this out. Wallachia and Wall Chicken served the order, bro. And we're in old Frankenstein's area right now. But before we get any further, you want to get in this little corner and just jump and shoot at that bone pillar if you got Alucard's triple shot. And now here you want Trevor with either a dagger or a boomerang. Holy water works pretty good. The axe is so-so. But check this out. If you stand under the stairs, you can avoid the falling blocks. Now watch out, because Frank will still hit you with the tossed blocks if you don't dodge them. Oh, the North American one doesn't damage him in the face. I mean the Japanese one. So I almost got taken out messing around. North American one, I like to hit him in the face. So it looks like the Japanese version has a few nuances on the hitboxes, but that's okay. And now we're at the Castle Dungeon, arguably the hardest stage and longest in the whole game. So here, change back to Alucard, and we're going to make our way out of the Castle Dungeon, man. And again, one of the longest and hardest stages in the game. Once you get past this, it's pretty much smooth sailing, man. Now, be cautious of your heart usage. We're going to do a lot of flying, and we got a mini-boss and a ridiculous final boss for this stage. So, over here, you just jump twice when you first get up the stairs and shoot, and take those guys out, and then hit the left and grab that 5 heart piece. Now, here you want to wait where I'm at for this block to melt, and you quickly want to jump and push left and up, and then change back to a regular vampire to conserve hearts. And notice we only used 2 hearts there. We're in pretty good shape. Now over here, you want to take out the bat, and then begin jumping forward. And right about here, you want to wait for that bat to come out. And let's see if we can... I was going to try to proc another small heart, but that's okay, man. Now, over here, you quickly want to move forward and transform to a bat at the height of your jump here. And then back to vampire form and jump, and you'll avoid damage. And notice we only used 1 heart. And here with these gargoyles, just be real careful. If you move the way I'm moving, you're going to encounter 3. That was the first 2. Well, 3 before the major event happens. Check this out. Now be cautious because gargoyles will still come out from the front and the rear. Boom, and as soon as that happens, turn to a bat and move forward. You didn't have to jump back like I did, but I wanted to get that heart, man, and it was in a perilous place. Now here, be real careful as you jump and take out that skeleton, man. And here, if you're quick, you can outdo that green thing before it jumps up, or has a chance to go off screen. That was a 5 heart piece, and that's our Wallachian wall chicken. And check it out, we're at 31 hearts. This is pretty good. Stand on top of this candle and let loose. And now you want to change back to Trevor before you go to approach the steps, because you want to keep that enemy on the right. And switch back over to Alucard, so we can get a small heart here. Trevor seems to pull a holy water from there, man. And over here, we want to change back over to Trevor. And get ready for a mini-boss. We're 1/3 of the way through the stage. And there we took 1 hit. I didn't want to take that hit, but it's okay. Now, as soon as you go through this door, get ready. Check this out. Jump left and transform. And once you're Alucard, you want to be a bat, and you want to go left and up. And you want to stop at this first blazer. And as soon as that second block falls, you want to transform and get up here. And then we might get hit. Nope, we avoided it. And we're doing pretty good here. And I avoided damage. And here I like to use the time stopper. It makes it easier to avoid damage. Now, if you want to see how to do this without turning into a bat and the next section, check out my Trevor only playthrough. Climbing that other area was perilous, and this next room is a cavern. It's insane. Now, get your one up, and don't run back to this platform if you're not confident. Let it do a cycle so you don't fall, man. And over here, we want to take out the bat. And check this out. Bats are going to respawn. So it's hard for me to avoid damage there without using Time Stopper. But I also didn't want to use 5 hearts, man. Oh, man. You see that trick at the end, man. They come out of nowhere. Now, here, let a boomerang fly as soon as you get here. You got a headless guy and a spider. And if you're quick with it, check this out. You can take that spider out as you hit the candle and avoid this right here. Now, before you jump up there, steel your nerves. This is the auto-scroller, and we're 2/3 of the way through the stage. And over here, change to Trevor, because up there, we're going to have an enemy we want to engage. Ooh. Now check this out. We're in an area where we're going to have these gargoyles just spawning left and right. And we took damage. We might take 2 hits. I'm hoping we don't. Oh, man. And it's okay to get the axe, dude. I didn't want it. I didn't want it because the boss up here is easier with a triple shot boomerang. But now that we have it, I will not be switching over to that boomerang that dropped. The name of the game is getting past this. And check this out. Wallachia and Wall Chicken made to order. And that was cheap, dude. Alucard can take that out. But that's okay, man. Now, let's switch back to Trevor. And you've already noticed the spirit up there, right? The fire spirit. It's the triple threat boss, bro. But we got this. Check this out. If you get up here, you can just lay in with the whip. And they'll never be able to hit you. And you can take out the close mummy like that. Now, the far away mummy, you're going to have to adjust like I'm doing. And check this out. Okay, I'm gauging it right here. And notice he rushes a lot less in the North American version. And in the North American version, he doesn't come at you as severely as in the well, in the Japanese version, he doesn't come at you as severely as the North American. So check this out. This is the guy I wanted the triple shot for. As soon as he jumps the 3rd time, get ready. That's when he lets loose with the fire. And you know in the US, that fire is a lot more perilous and quickly. And we took out the boss without taking a hit. That's better than I could have anticipated, man. Ooh. I think we're 2 levels away from Dracula. I think the doppelganger... No. 3 stages away. We skip the bridge and check this out. We go to the Grim Reaper stage. And watch out for the bat at the beginning. Check this out. And here we want to be careful with that bat at the beginning. And if you switch over to Trevor, check this out. I mean, Alucard, check this out. We're going to cut a bunch of this stage out too. And right here, I like to change over to bat and get up here. And check this out. If you duck and shoot, this is what I'm talking about. If you press the button aggressively, you can take out these knights, no problem, man. And there's going to be a few parts where we'll switch to Trevor. I do want to get the triple shot. Here, you just jump up and switch to a bat. If you try to attack or do anything, you're going to end up taking damage. And here, when you switch back, don't be afraid to engage these guys. And don't forget your 5 heart piece above the door, man. And over here, I like to switch back to Trevor only if I have the axe. Actually, we don't even have to. Watch this. Alucard's triple shot, as you saw, was more than capable of engaging that guy. And now, I'm only doing this to show you guys the Wallachian wall chicken. You could have actually flown up right here. And that avoids that sticky situation on the steps. And look at that, man. We got 2 hearts. And don't forget to go past the steps to engage this guy. And get a 5 heart piece. Now that green guy is going to respawn. I'm going to take out this knight. I think the big guys don't respawn. But we'll find out when we get to the other side. You could also damage boost by letting the knight's axe hit you and changing to a bat and skipping this whole area. But we don't want to do that. Now, these green things are going to respawn. Now, I don't know if the knights are respawn, as I said. And see here? Oh, man, I got hit. And that kind of sucks, man. And here I'm playing it cool because that little green slime is definitely respawned. And we don't want to get hit by that thing. And though this is time consuming and Trevor would be quicker, I'm just showing you guys we can get through here with Alucard. That heart there would have been one of those hearts there would have been a time stopper for Trevor, man. And here you want to switch to Trevor. And the only reason being is this. Check this out. Double shot, and the wall gives you a triple shot, man. And that double shot was a nice surprise. We're set up pretty well. And we're in the home stretch to Grimm's. Check this out. And here, you want to use Alucard. Trevor might end up getting you a different sub-weapon, man. And once you get that big heart in front of the knight, turn to a bat and just fly across, man. And here we're going to use Trevor to engage the Grim Reaper. And hopefully we can get through this pretty well. That's going to be a little difficult. I'm used to using the boomerang on him. And the axe is phenomenal. It's just me being used to something different. Okay, so we did pretty good there. Now, the axe can pierce this guy, but I want to show you Alucard's time to shine. Check this out. As you can see, Alucard can actually pierce that guy with his attack. and damage the second form of the Grim Reaper, no problem. And that's a badass hero pose. Check that out. He opens his cape. Pretty legit. And now we're 2 stages away. We got the doppelganger and Dracula himself. Okay, so we've come to the infamous doppelganger stage, 1 stage before Dracula, and check this out. We're going to do Alucard, but we have to get the holy water with Trevor before we get to the end. And that's going to be at a perilous auto-scrolling stage, part of the stage. Now here, try to keep cool, and don't get too carried away, because it takes Alucard about a second after firing his shot to fully charge it again, as you notice. So you don't want to let these guys get away from you. There, I actually would have recommended that I engage the guy behind me first, but it's fine. And now that we've gotten past that section, you want to get this big 5-heart piece, man, and get that little candle up there, man. Every heart helps. We're going to be turning to a battle lot and using the time stopper with Alucard, and it's going to come to great effect. Now check this out. You can't reach the candles with Alucard, but Trevor, if he happens to have an axe, can get the candles. And we'll only want that 1 candle, because that has 5 hearts. The other 2 have treasure bags, and we don't need that. We're pretty close to getting a 1-up, and there's a hidden 1-up in this stage I'm going to show you guys. Now here, play it cool on top of the crushers, and getting as many hearts as you can. Now, if you're quick with it, you can do what I did and get over that spike really quick, but it's kind of a waste, because you need that crusher to be in the up position, and the spike to be in the down position to make the jump without damage. Now, Alucard can turn to a bat, but you don't want to save your hearts, because check out this next section. Here you want to use your time stopper, turn to a bat, and begin to fly up. And just keep going, and when you get up here, change back, and you want to take out the bone tower on the right, but also be cautious and make sure you get those gargoyles on the left. And once we get up here, change back to Trevor, man, for the stairs. Only because Alucard cannot attack on the stairs, and we want to avoid damage if possible. And I know what you're saying, man. We're doing phenomenal. We haven't taken damage. Let's hope we can keep that streak up. Just for the sake of an Alucard run, as much as Alucard we can use, I'm going to take out this knight here with Alucard. Now, if you want to see how to take him out with Trevor without damage, check out my Trevor-only run. And just fast forward to this section if you want. But the Trevor-only run is real perilous, because I come through here and the castle dungeon with Trevor only. Get your big heart. And kind of relax, man. Alucard has taken a lot of the wind out of this stage. But make sure you take out this knight here. He takes 6 hits. And though it's a bit time consuming, you want to do that. Because again, if not, you're going to have to switch over to Trevor and figure something out. Now here, you want to play this as cool as you can. Trevor has the axe, and we could use it to take that guy out easier. But you want to wait down here and do this method, because we want to conserve hearts. And you don't want to go up there to confront him directly, because as soon as you press the top of these steps, the auto-scroller begins. And do what I'm doing. Turn into a bat with Alucard, and come up on the right. And you're actually so far ahead. Here's your holy water. And now I'm staying with Trevor only just to do this. Check this out. Get that candle with the holy water and hit that enemy with it. And I got the double shot. And we got the 1-up. The infamous 1-up. And notice that we were able to get through with Trevor. Now, we did take damage, but that's okay, man. We got the 1-up, and here we're going to get this 5-heart spot. And we gotta be careful, man. that next stomp was going to get me Ixnayed. And here you want to jump and climb up as quickly as possible. We've reached the top of the auto-scroller, but check this out. This little fuzzball thing could still damage Alucard. So I like to just come around. And I was actually going to try to do a crazy jump there, but we didn't have the ability to. And here I'm trying to wait for the bat. And once the bat comes out, just get over here and engage the knight. You should be able to take him out no problem. And I'm trying to be as cautious as I can, but you want to get your Wallachian wall chicken there. Oh, and I took a hit. That sucked. But we're still in a really good position. Check this out. So over here, I'm going to wait for another one of those mermen to come. Because when you take them out, you want to take action fairly quickly. Maybe they're not going to spawn. There it is. Now, I want to proc the bird. Oh, man, I was too slow. But see if you can do what I'm doing. And notice if you transform, right as the bird hits you, it registers it as damage and you don't take damage. And I find this area a little easier for me with Trevor. But you gotta go with whatever's easiest for you, man. Now, I wish I would have gotten a triple shot there, but that's fine. Now, check this out. You want to lay in with the holy water on the doppelganger, and that's just what we did. And we did pretty good there. Now, get ready. At the beginning of the next stage, you get attacked instantly. So get ready, man. You got to go in hard a pounding, man. This is where we get our courage shots in. Nice. Now here I am going to switch over to the axe, and that's only because it's going to make it easier to get through some of the parts of this stage. And let's see if I can get a double shot. And unfortunately I did not. Now let's get down here and be careful. If you stay up here too long and you get up to where Trevor's life bar is, the game registers it as an instant death. Oh, man. Whew. Ooh. And just be real cautious here. Now, over here, go down the stairs quickly to avoid damage. And I messed up and took a hit, but that's okay. And here we're going to engage this bone pillar as best we can. Take out the bat and get these hearts, man. They're going to be crucial. Now, there's a boomerang up there, and I definitely don't want that. So what I'm going to do is this. And since I took damage, I'm going to damage boost through it, man. If you damage, just go in, man. And here you want to liberate that holy water, but you don't want to pick it up, man. And there we go. We got the Wallachian wall meat, and we're good with the double shot. And here, make sure you jump and toss that axe. And we're right next to Dracula, man. We're doing pretty good. I mean, I'm pretty much calling it. The count is down, man. We're taking him out. Now, the reason I switched over to Alucard is this. Over here, I'm going to switch over to the bat form and just fly over. We don't need to go to the right and come back to the left. In the North American version, you want to watch out for bats coming across. And down here, we're just going to pick up these hearts. And at the top, we're going to switch to the boomerang and get our triple shot, man. And hopefully, we do pretty good on Dracula's first form. To me, the first form is the hardest form for some reason. Now, we're going to farm ourselves the double and triple shot, remember. And remember, the magic number is 10. 10 candles or enemies defeated with that item. And you'll get that double and triple shot respectively. And we're doing pretty good, man. We're at Dracula minus 1 health. Shoot. And there's that double. Let me wipe down my hands, man. I don't want to, and the control, I don't want to slip. At this point, to slip and fall off would be ridiculous. And 66, man. We're on the highway to hell here. Route 66 to take down Dracula and rid the world of all evil, man. And that's our triple shot. And 75 is a strong showing, but I'm going to do another trip, and we're going to say 86 will be a better showing. Actually, it'll be 87. And here we are, man. And see, that's the thing that gets me with Dracula. It's that that rising flame he has. And here I'm going to take damage. No, thank God. And you want to get on the left side because he's going to move over to the right as soon as he starts. And you want to get as many hits as you can on this bad boy. And that's okay. So we took some damage. But this guy's about to go down. And this is the only thing about the boomerang, man. You gotta wait so long. You gotta wait so long to be able to get those consecutive hits. Now, something to note, man. If you're playing the North American version, notice how he only shoots at a downward angle. In the North American version, he'll shoot straight across the room. He'll shoot straight up. He'll shoot at Trevor's location. So the fight is a lot more difficult for the North American version. Dude. And let's switch over to Alucard just to grab it, even though we didn't take him out with Alucard. Look at that pose with the cape fully forward. That's been Castlevania 3, Akumajō Dracula, the Japanese version, Alucard playthrough. It's been your boy RetroDoc79. Like and subscribe, man. And let's enjoy the ending. Trevor made many sacrifices. The long fight is over. Dracula is dead, and all other spirits are asleep. The battle was won by Trevor and Alucard, but Alucard feels guilty because he killed his real father. That was a big reveal as a kid. Trevor realized this as he stands there thinking about Alucard. Whew, that's heavy, man. After this battle, the Belmont name shall be honored by all people. Just think about that. What if your dad was like a crazy serial killer and only you could stop him? Would you be able to do it? I never thought of the implications. That's heavy, man. But that's been all 4 playthroughs for you guys. Alucard, but I don't know what that's for, man. Why does it have that down there? And I only see that in the Japanese version. Now check this coolness out, man. Look at all this. Vampire Hunter. Sypha Veldemuse. But it's Veldemuse if you look at the manual. Look it up online. Acrobat. Grant Dynasty. Alucard, Adrian F. Tepes, Andrea F. Tepes. If you look at it, remember, Alucard is Dracula backwards. Oh, and I forgot about this. Check this out. So, produced by Konami, Dracula 3 project team. Remember, this game came out in '89, man. How phenomenal is this? That's the bridge stage. You see that in my Sypha and my Grant playthroughs if you want to see what that stage is like. And I love how they say, and starring you, they put your name up there. And thank you very much for playing. It's been your boy Retro Doc 79. Like and subscribe, and I'm out.